going to talk about Gamefly. I remember that has been, I think it's been around since like 2009, maybe 10, I don't know. But I know that it was kind of along the lines of when Netflix, or when they would send you movies, well, they send you games. And it's still around. I've been using it for the past year. Um, when I first got it, it was fantastic. I could go through games. Like, I'd play a game, and then you send it back in the mail, and then they send you one, and it would take maybe 2-3 days to get. Because as soon as you send it out, the mail carrier, they scan it, or the post office scans it, and then they'll send you what's next in the queue of games that you have on your list. And it got worse. It would take up to about a week to get a game in, which, for a sacrifice, for money over time, you're saving money. But say you got a weekend off, or you've got a vacation, and there's a game you really want to play, something to pass time, keep your mind busy, you're probably not going to get it in that time frame. I'm waiting on Resident Evil Requiem since it came out, and it's the 3rd, so it's been, and they shipped it on the 25th, so they do get their copies prior to the release date, and it's been about a week. So if you think about it, when you send in a game, it takes maybe 2-3 days for them to get it, but it takes longer, for some reason, for them to ship it. I guess that makes sense, but it's a good service. I'm not saying anything bad about them at all. It is a good service, especially if there's like in between games. Let's say you bought a game and you don't want to replay it, or you've replayed it enough, you've got all the endings. It's something to have for in between gaming, but for the impatient people, I don't think Gamefly is your go-to, unfortunately. But again, it is good service, and I've got the next 2 days off, so I'm gonna have to break down and buy Resident Evil Requiem for $70